We're back with more clips from OTAs, and we're going to take a look at the Minnesota Vikings and get our first glimpse of JJ McCarthy. We're going to watch him sling the ball around, work through some drills. But before we do all that, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're going hard in the paint, looking at these rookies from rookie camp to OTAs to mini camp to training camp. On top of your favorite veterans, we're looking at what your favorite players are doing behind the scenes at these practices. Click that button. Stop missing out. But I got a little bit here on JJ McCarthy, a few seconds of clips here. We're going to run through those a few times and talk some ball on him and the Vikings. There he is, slinging it out there. Getting it out there. Here's another one, slow cinematic footage. This is all from the network here, these few ones. And they're not really letting the beat writers at practice because I'm not getting many clips. This one came out. I'm expecting to get more clips of JJ McCarthy this week or next week, because I imagine they're going to have a big media day, and it's just going to be filled with clips, and I'll have another video out. But this is what I could find. I've been searching vigorously for a while now, trying to get clips of JJ McCarthy. He's the only rookie quarterback I believe I don't have a video on. Now's the time. The one thing about him, he gets the ball out quick. He's got a live arm. He's mobile. And now you look at the situation here. You got Justin Jefferson, and you got Jordan Addison. You got Hawkinson at tight end. You got some pieces. You also got Aaron Jones at running back. You got some players to lean on here. And if he's not going to hit here in Minnesota, he's not going to hit here at all. That's the thing. He's not going to hit here at all. He can sling the ball. He's got a very live arm. We saw that in Michigan while he's on the move. He can fit the windows. I imagine he's going to pepper Justin Jefferson. I imagine that's going to happen. He's never had a wide receiver like that. I mean, not many quarterbacks have. Only a few, pretty much Kirk Cousins and Joe Burrow. But still, you're looking at a guy here who got drafted in the first round, who received a lot of buzz during the draft process. And a lot of people were not pegging him as a first rounder this time last year, which is rare for a quarterback to jump that high in the rankings from before their final season to the end of the season. Really added to his stock there with Michigan. He's a very reliable quarterback. The experience factor with that, not as many dropbacks as your average first-round quarterback. That's in there. That's baked in there. I understand that. You also got him going to a team that's in a perfect situation for a young quarterback to develop, to step forward. If he doesn't do this here, he ain't going to do it anywhere else. This is the perfect situation for any quarterback in the league. Every quarterback in the entire world wants to throw balls to Justin Jefferson and then have Jordan Addison on the other side, along with Hawkinson at tight end. And they're going to keep adding weapons to this team because they picked up a quarterback. That is the trend here. If you pick up a quarterback and you pay a first-round pick for him or anything high of some nature, you're going to be adding pieces. You should be. I guess it's not always the case. You should be. Should be getting some extra pieces there, adding there, getting him some opportunities. And this team pushes the pace. We talked about that a lot last year when we were looking at these players for fantasy. This team likes to push the pace. They like to make it quick. They like to be up-tempo. They like to throw the ball. And they're going to do that with McCarthy, especially once he gets settled. They're going to push it downfield, and they're going to allow him to open up. I guarantee it, because that's the nature of this offense. That's what they want to do, and that's how this offense is going to thrive. That's why they spent a first-round pick on him, because they want to keep it moving. They want to keep the offense flowing. They got a stud wide receiver, a good first-round wide receiver on the other side. You got these weapons. You can't just put that Ferrari like in the parking garage and never drive it. They're going to sling the rock. They're going to allow him to cook a little bit, and we're going to see what the meal tastes like. The downside is the inexperience at Michigan really takes over, and it doesn't look good. The upside is what we saw at Michigan on the tape, though. Him rolling out, showing that mobility, and then him slinging the ball all over the yard, and him getting an opportunity to really prove himself with more volume in the offense, throwing more balls, throwing it downfield, and throwing it to Justin Jefferson, who's probably going to be a future Hall of Famer more than likely, and we're going to see the offense just continue to explode, maybe even be better than what it was with Kirk Cousins once he gets developed in this offense. That is one thing we could see. The downside is obvious, but the upside's there too, so that's something you got to pay attention to. I can't wait to get to minicamp and training camp We got 2 more weeks of OTAs. I guarantee you I will have more clips on JJ McCarthy, but whenever I get that first run of clips when I'm looking very hard for them and I find that first clip, usually the next set comes pretty quickly. I imagine I'll have another video out on him soon. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video.